asked him about his race yesterday, and he said, well, I got out well, and I got to about 40 meters. He said, I started to look around because he wanted to kind of cruise. He said, because, you got to look out for these college kids. They'll sneak you. And so he said, I just wanted to make sure that I remained in front, which is so smart, and it is so, so true. Again, experience from Kung Fu Kenny.
Had a really good start to his season. Swept the Grand Slam 100 and 200 meter races this year. Ronnie Baker, USATF indoor champ in the 60. He's always been one of the best starters in the world. Great guy to be running next to if you are Kenny Bednarek here.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, he's going to get out of those blocks. That is a guaranteed. Ronnie Baker's been someone that's very persistent, consistent, and just loves this sport.
There's PJ Austin, 24 years old. He's run 9.89 at best. He was a semifinalist at the Olympic trials last year. And then you want to talk about one of the best starters in the world. I mean, that conversation begins and ends with the guy who is just to the right of PJ Austin, Christian Coleman, the 60-meter world record holder, the best starter in the world. But it has been a really difficult year for him. He has struggled to find the finish to his races. Can he put it together today and get on another U.S. team?
Well, he switched coaches, so this year you have to give him some grace, as in there are so many things that's probably been tweaked here and there. You can say, oh, he's still running. No. When you go to a new program, it is a lot because he knows himself in and out, so be able to make those tweaks. So, the hope is that he puts it together here, but it's a lot going on. So now is the time, Christian.
Coleman was the world champ in 2019, trying to get back to the world championships once again. Kevon Charleston in 1, Kendall Williams in 2, Marcellus Moore in 3. Then it's Bednarek, Baker, Austin, and Coleman. Christian Miller next to him in 8. And Brandon Carnes rounds out the field in 9. Kenny Bednarek, 2-time Olympic silver medalist in the 200, 7th in the 100 at the Olympics last year. Bubble time is 10:13. Keep that in mind for time qualifiers. It's a good start for Christian Coleman. What else is new? He's in the lead, but here comes Kenny Bednarek. Baker running well next to Bednarek's shoulder. Bednarek and Coleman take it ahead of Baker as Christian Coleman carries over that strong start, and it's by far the fastest semifinal. 9:91 unofficially for Kenny Bednarek, and looks like he has more speed to give in the final tonight.
That is for sure. Great race ran by Kenny Bednarek. He did not have the best start. As you said, it was from Christian Coleman. What's new? Well, Christian Coleman said, well, I'm going to hang on to what I'm known for. And then he held on to a 9:94 from the outside. I said before, it's now or never, Christian, and he said, no, it's now.
It's a 2.1 meter per second win, so non-legal. Otherwise, it would have been the best of the season for Coleman, who goes 9.94, but Bednarek the win in 9.90.
This right here in your screen is just a great race of composure. Christian had a good start. Kenny Bednarek keeps coming. Ronnie Baker is doing a good job holding on to the 2, but it's the top 2 that is going to make it, and that will be Kenny Bednarek and Christian Coleman.
That trio, your 3 fastest of the entire semifinals, Bednarek, Coleman, and Baker.